Hi, everyone. This is Lexi Stone back with our Get to Know Us member of the month. And for our final month, we have a very special treat. Jennifer Becker is not only our spotlight for this month, she is also our President's Award recipient. So we are so excited you are here today. How are you doing? Good?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, of course. We're so excited. It's so well deserved. So let's just go ahead and just dive right into these questions. My first one is, how did you join the WEC?
Well, I actually joined the Citrus Club about 5 years ago in 2015, and a couple of people invited me to come to the WEC meetings or the monthly luncheons, and so I went, and I really enjoyed it. I met Bobby Govanis there, and she encouraged me to join, which I didn't do till about 2 years later. In 2017, I became a WEC member.
Oh, that's so great. I feel like everyone's stories that I've interviewed this year has Bobby linked into it somewhere. So it's nice to see that connection and how many people she's touched throughout her time in the WEC. With that said, what position do you hold currently in our organization?
Currently, I hold the position of programs, which that basically means that I go out and get the speakers for our monthly luncheons. So
Oh,
it's a fun job. I get to find inspiring speakers, and this year particularly has been a lot of fun. Being virtual has allowed me to find some great speakers who normally wouldn't be able to come to the Citrus Club, but can definitely come virtually. So it's been really great.
yeah, actually, that's something I never really thought about, that having that opportunity to be virtual allows people to do it on their time and not have to travel to be with us in person. So it kind of opens the doors. So in a way, it was really good for our organization. That's great. I didn't think about that. So let's go ahead and move into our more fun portion of the questions. What is the riskiest decision you have ever made?
All right. So the riskiest decision that I've ever made, and I make lots of risky decisions, I feel like almost every day. The most recent risky decision was to build a house and move in with my fiance. So that's like risky, but that's also been great. So
Mhm.
living my best life, I guess. Um, the most risky decision I've ever made was when I decided I was living in Alabama and I was in my early 20s. I decided to just pack up my car and move to Florida. My parents were living down here at the time, and I just decided that if I was going to have a career, it was going to be in Florida. And when I moved down here, I met some people that actually led me to the career I have today. So I am just beyond blessed and thankful that I actually did that and took that risk. So
Yeah, that's
then
great.
that was over 20 years ago. So
Wow. And you don't miss it at all? You like being in
I,
Florida?
I do. I do. Sometimes I think Alabama is, I mean, it's a beautiful place to live, but
Hmm.
I definitely enjoy being in Florida.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I love that. My last question for you is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
So over the last 20 minutes, I've thought about this a lot. And I've always wanted to have a superpower. I think we've all, and as a mom, I have three children. Being a mom, I've always wanted to protect my children. So I think about the Incredibles and
Hmm.
how the mom in Incredibles, I think she just stretched herself out over her children. And so I've always wanted that superpower. I've always wanted to also have the superpower of flying, kind of
Hmm.
like Wonder Woman or Superman, just kind of just up and just fly wherever you want to go and save money on airfare. That'd be nice.
Hmm.
And then somebody mentioned time travel, and so I haven't been
Hmm.
able to stop thinking about time travel recently.
Yeah.
Go back and see relatives and people and spend time with people that were way in the past that I would love to just sit at their feet and learn from. So um, anyway, so that's kind of where I'm thinking of now as far as a superpower. But so that's my
There's so many good
superpower.
ones. Those are awesome. One came to my mind was the ability to like cure disease, like
Mm,
so that we could get rid of this pandemic and cure cancer and cure all
Oh,
of
yeah.
the terrible things in this,
Mhm.
that happens. I was just, that one randomly came to mind, just as we're closing 2020 and hoping that this pandemic, kind of comes to an end shortly afterwards. But just we have to, keep going and keep our thoughts positive. And with that said, moving into 2021, we are still going to be doing virtual luncheons. So we do
Mhm.
have some speakers lined up, but we can't announce it until when? You're the person to go to?
Well, typically, we do have a speaker lined up for January, and we will let everyone know very soon. Yeah, so our marketing person will be getting that information out to us soon. Just waiting for a couple more confirmations, but we should have that out very soon. We also have a great speaker lined up for February and possibly March, so I'm excited. So we do have a pretty nice little lineup for the first part of the year. So.
Something to look forward to, and we are always looking to expand. If you're interested in joining, if you're not a member, you've talked to members before, or if you are a member and you know of someone that would be a great fit for our organization, please reach out. We are this has been the best year. This has actually been my first year. I celebrated my 1 year anniversary back in October, and I have enjoyed every single second of it. And getting to know people, especially during these interview processes, is probably like one of my favorite moments. So with that said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our meeting will be in January, our next luncheon. And from everyone at WTC, we hope that you have a wonderful holiday season. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you so much for meeting with me today. I hope you have a great holiday season as well. All right.
Thanks so much. Have a
Take
happy
care.
holiday.
Bye.
Bye.